Hello, and welcome to another episode of In the Kitchen with Shoky. Today in the kitchen, I have many boxes, and one that's already opened, and a couple things that aren't contained. So, first off, the other day I went shopping at Walgreens. In fact, I was stopping to use the bathroom and just happened to look down the toy aisle, and I discovered this. So, it is the new G.I. Joe Classified series, Cobra Commander. Now, for the longest time, it has been impossible to get G.I. Joe figures except for Roadblock, or potentially the first release that went to Walmart that has all been re-released. So I picked these up, not just for myself, but for other people. So in fact, I have 2 Cobra Commanders. So on the secondary channel,
Actually, this is up on the second channel.
I will be reviewing one of them and giving the other away, and then I will be selling the one that I reviewed, because I have no use for these figures. I just wanted to look at them. And then also, from the same line, I picked up the Red Ninja. I heard this one was really good, plus he comes with an assortment of weapons, which are also pretty good. This will be the same story. I will review, and then we'll also be selling the one that I reviewed. In package, everything like that. So, that's cool. Some new figures. Speaking of new figures from Walgreens, I picked up something new from the Black Series. And it is their Clone Trooper Lieutenant. And I don't know why this is a Walgreens exclusive, but it is. It's from Attack of the Clones. And we have a standard Clone Trooper coming in the normal waves. He has no decoration or anything like that. So this is a pretty cool one. It's in the new boxes. And frankly, I can't find any of the other new things. Not since I got Tebow and that other one that had the new packaging. Alright, so going into the boxes, I have a box here that's already opened, and this was from P-Bandai. And I kind of forgot about this. I never even got a shipping notification. So this is actually my first order from Premium Bandai directly. Once again, if you have not signed up for Premium Bandai and you live in the US, it's a much cheaper way to get a hold of P-Bandai figures and models and everything else like that. And you can just order them and send directly to your house. You pay the regular price, a little bit more in shipping, and other than that, it's pretty simple. And first up, we have the RX-784 Gundam G04. So we looked at G06 not long ago, earlier this year, I believe, and of course I was going to have to get this one to go with it. I just really want the 05. They haven't shown that off yet, but look forward to doing this one after Double October is done. So there's that. Also, the fact that this video will likely come out after Double October.
No, we're not waiting till after Double October. That's why we put it on the second channel.
Kind of don't have anywhere to put it in right now. Also, the other thing I was super excited to get is the Varguil. So the previous thing that the Moon Gundam technically was. You know. Sorry, I had to try to find focus. So this one is the predecessor to the Sazabi, and also the basis for the Moon Gundam. So it's pretty cool that we get this, minus the ridiculous backpack. So look forward to that one coming up, and odds are the patrons will see this first. So there's some incentive to becoming a patroneer. Gotta be careful, don't knock lights over. Next up, we have a box from the air conditioning. The box from the Pulse. So this one is one that I've been waiting for over a month. Probably longer. Because the first time around, FedEx couldn't find my house. This time around, it took way longer and came in a much later shipment, but it's finally here. The box is so tight I can't even get the blade in there to cut the tape. You see still cranking. Alright, and it is a much sought after Green Psycho Ranger. So, obviously, if you're following things, you know that I did the other 5 Psychos together, and this is the only other one we have currently, and technically the only other official Psycho Ranger. Silver was never real. Just looking at him, The belt needs more gold paint. Like that. It looks like they made one pass and didn't even finish. It does look like he comes with all the same crap, but he comes with the green dagger, which is apparently really important in the comics, and also he's really important to the history of the Green Ranger as well, and also the past Power Rangers of Earth. So, I haven't watched all of that, or seen all of that in the comics. I just remember his first appearance back in 1969, which is interesting. Okay. So next up, box. It is my latest Eagle Moth shipment. So if any of you have been following my live stream build of the Ecto-1, the next parts. And because they come once a month, I've already forgotten what these parts are. I think it's under the hood stuff. Maybe rear suspension. We'll find out. Here's the giant sticker. That's everything that's in the box. Goes down there. Okay. Well, that's definitely a firewall. And then everything else, I'm not sure. These are big threaded ends. That's interesting. That looks like an oil pan or something, but I've already taken care of all that, so I have no idea what those parts are. What do we got here? Oh, ooh. There's the rear differential and the brake calipers and things like that. But I bet there's no wheels in here. Oh, that's right. That's right, because for some reason they thought the full exhaust system, like full chrome pipes, and mufflers were more important than having the thing sitting on all four wheels. So double the parts there, because presumably they're just mirrored. God, I hope that's the way it works, or else I screw up and send me the same part twice. Let me double check. That's number 28. That's number 29. Okay, so it's not the same parts. And a pretty thick mag. Interesting. Okay, so issue 9. Always double check now that I make sure the issues are the correct issue for the parts, because, you know, we've been there. I don't want to have to go watch World of Wayne again. Ooh, what's next? Next week, or next time, you build the rear end, but you can't attach it. But look, next time comes the rear leaf springs and both rear wheels. So instead of sending me exhaust, why didn't they just send me those parts with this? That would have been much cooler, in my opinion. So, but we'll look at that later on a live stream. Make sure you come back and watch those live streams where I'm building it. Not enough people come and hang out, but they're up there. There's even, well, hopefully, a playlist. Alright, move this out the way. And we have, at last, the final box from The Chosen Prime. In Arizona. It's hot. It's hot there. Now, I did just place this order this weekend, so it got here really fast. I think I placed this order on Friday. Unless this is a different order. I don't know. Also, this is a much larger box than expected, considering it's only 2 figures. So if you don't know about Chosen Prime, they're primarily Transformers and things like that, especially third party, but they've branched out into other action figure worlds and lines and such. So it's a pretty good deal. I've known of them for a long time, used them to get many of my Planet X figures and things like that. And this time I got some other stuff. So we've got big old bubble wrap. Seems to be most of the box. Ooh, that is a much larger box than anticipated. A little crushed, but it is what it is. And it is new figures from Beastbox. And it is the BB-22 Stargazer, which is their new dino. They started again into dinosaurs, and this is their Brachiosaur. They have a Stegosaurus coming as well. It's based off of this, and something that looks like Godzilla. Interesting. They just showed off a ton of new upcoming figures. This one's Hefty. Does it? Yeah, it's got the box charger right there. Cool. And then something new from the Mega Box line, I thought. Gotta be Mega Box, right? Guess so, yeah. And it is their new Landbreaker Elite. So they've started down a combiner line. It's interesting. So this one is, of course, homaging G1 Devastator. It's not a Devastator figure by any means, but the actual figures are kind of dirt working machines, things like that. But you can remove the parts and make a big combining robot figure. Now the normal one is orange and blue and things like this, but of course it's Devastator related. I'm gonna pick it up. It's pretty cool. A little bit crushed, a little squished. It's not gonna affect anything. And they have other figures coming as well in the combining line. They have a submarine combiner. They have a monkey or an ape combiner that's coming as well. And I think if you get several Landbreakers together, I think you can mix and match parts and make even more ridiculous combos. But this one is pretty cool. I like it's all the All Might teams. It's one word, All Might teams. 52 Toys, Landbreaker Elite. But I'm excited about this. This is a new cool endeavor for 52 Toys. They have, oh yeah, Mega Box. Big old letters right there, I'm blind. They have, yeah, Transform. It transforms, just like they do. It combines, and it has modular design. And also, both figures, there's two figures technically in this. Each turn into a box, each turn into some type of machine, and then combine into the thing. So we got Mole and Groundhog, and they combine to make that version of Landbreaker. So I'm excited. Look how big this is. This is cool. So I dig this. And they have, what is it called? Beast. They have a whole new line that's action figures that's also going to be modular and sort of tie together with these lines as well. Not necessarily with like the Beast Box or anything like that. Beast Box is its own story. This is a new one. It's a Beast. I got it wrong the other day. I said Beast Fury because that's what it looked like on the screen, but I know that's not it. But has an Acid Rain feel to it as well, if you know those figures. Kind of a really like dystopian sci-fi version of G.I. Joe. But they're very cool, so definitely suggest. Now, what's interesting is normally I get my 52 Toys figures from BBTS, but they haven't been getting their shipments. For whatever reason, BBTS is behind. Chosen Prime, not so much. It's kind of interesting that. Price is about the same. Shipping is a little bit more, just depending on how you go about it. But they're getting the figures earlier. So the last 4 that I purchased were from Chosen Prime, not BBTS. And I feel like I'm cheating a little. You know? Guys, that's going to be it for this In the Kitchen video. I hope you enjoyed this. It has been a lot of stuff. I have more things coming over time. I have tons of pre-orders put in, and I'm worried that they're all going to come in at the same exact time. That's going to suck if it happens. But now I've got Gunpla, I've got action figures, I have transformable boxes. I'm happy. So make sure you subscribe to this channel where all the action figures are going to land up. All the robot-shaped things are all going to be on the main channel. And of course, if you're more interested in music and other things like that, go subscribe to the third channel, which is It Doesn't Have to Make Sense. Why? Because it doesn't have to make sense that exists. Just all the other stuff I like. It's a theme. But I will catch you next time, and remember as always, get out of my kitchen. You know, I did all this work buying these extra lights, and this one overhead light is too powerful. Also, I did that entire video with nothing to drink. I'm really thirsty. See what's scratchy. I have to run to the store, get a Pepsi before the wife comes home. Also, I need to... Crap.